What is going on, guys, and welcome to the Smash episode. Okay, so I guess that's done. Just got done. Oh my god, I'm like ecstatic right now. I'm fucking hyped as shit watching the 50 fact extravaganza, man. And I tell you what, that shit was insane. It was insane. Okay, so let's start off with one of the big things they were showing off is like you can have up to 8-player Smash throughout it, and and then you can do 5-player, whatever, stuff like that. It's amazing, which is weird because I feel like somebody else would have to play on like the Wii remote and stuff like that, but whatever. So up to 8-player Smash, which is ridiculous, and along with that, they have bigger stages. Like they showed off a Battlefield stage that had like 18 platforms on that shit, and it looked awesome. And the only thing that really bothers me about that is, wow, okay, I'm just this game looks gorgeous, uh, but the only thing, like when it's super zoomed out, because like 8 people are on this huge massive stage, everything looks tiny. But and it's I don't know. I got the 3DS syndrome. Okay, everything looks so fucking tiny, so I'm just like super afraid of that. But yeah, like I don't know. It just looks really cool. It's amazing that they could do that. And then they went up showing all the stages on that. They all look amazing. This game looks so ridiculous. We got Woohoo Island, the Great Cave Offensive, Wrecking Crew, Skyworld, Wii Fit Studio, a bunch of this. No Fair looks cool. All this stuff, there's a bunch of new ones. The one that I'm super excited for is the Star Fox one, the Lilac Cruise or whatever, where you're like flying on the ships and shit. And then you got like, Pilot Wings, that's always cool. Bridge of Zelda and Final Destination, obviously. And then they announced a special Miiverse stage that they're supposed to be coming out, which is super interesting. It looks plain as shit, but since it like posts messages for the people that are fighting, so like say if I'm Zero Suit, obviously, if I'm fighting, like there will be Zero Suit stuff popping up in the background, which is amazing. That's so fucking cool. Like who comes up with this shit? Okay, it's ridiculous. And then they showed the freaking Metal Face and Ridley. Okay, everybody thought Ridley was a character. I personally thought Ridley being a character is fucking stupid as shit. But yeah, the only thing that pissed me off about Ridley is I understand that Samus and Zero Suit have their other M design, but so does Ridley, and he looked like a fucking big duck. But it is confirmed Ridley is a boss character. Okay, he's a boss character. I don't understand why people thought he would fucking be a playable character. It's ridiculous. I don't know. It's cool though. It's cool because he'll like fight for you and shit. That's really neat. Okay, so moving on here. Okay, so talked about, I don't know, did we already talk about fucking all the music and shit? Whatever. But pretty much a lot of it was the music. I don't know if I covered that all. Okay. Most of it was music. They were pretty much saying 3DS stuff on the Wii U. It's really cool. And then they talked about a new type of classic mode, which is super interesting because it's completely different from the 3DS version. It looks like you're on a platform, and then the game itself, like on 3DS, you get to choose where you go, but on this one, the game chooses it for you, and then based on how long you survive, you get to choose like the amount of people you face. And they also have things like rivals who will just randomly show up, like some Dark Souls shit, who come in and like try to wreck your shit, which is really, really cool. I think that's super fucking awesome. And then there's the All-Star mode co-op thing, which, oh my god, it's with 2 players. Oh my god. Classic mode and All-Star mode with 2 players is ridiculous. That is super interesting to me. Oh god, I can't wait. Can't wait for that shit. That is awesome. I just hope, as I said before, it's online. I hope it's online. Okay? Hope it. I hope it's online. I mean, it's cool if it's couched, but it'd be cool if, like, come on. Let's fucking gotta get the times here. Shit's getting ridiculous. Alright, moving on, blah, 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 blah. And then they showed off this Mii thing, which is like this big fucking, like, round table kind of thing where you, like, seems kind of like Smash Run, where you just like power up your Mii fighters and then beat the shit out of each other. It looks pretty interesting, actually. Like they actually took something like really odd and made it super interesting, which is cool. And then like you get all this power stats and all this shit. but it's awesome. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I don't know if I'm gonna spend my time there very much, but it's just like there's so much shit. And then they also said that the target practice or target with Smash and the home run contest will also be co-op, 2-player co-op, or 4-player like competition. That is cool as shit. Like, the biggest thing that is impressing me about this is like fucking the co-op stuff is amazing to me. Like, that's one of the biggest things I love about gaming is the co-op stuff. So having that and simple things like home run contests and stuff, which is cool. But yeah, and then I talked about like as I said before, the master hand, blah 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 blah, fortress thing. Like, they have a fucking, you fight a fortress that is Crazy Hand. Isn't that ridiculous? And then they showed off more trophies, which is a big thing obviously in Smash if you play Smash. But they have Final Smash trophies, which is cool. And they showed off some weird stuff that, like, you could get to play as, like, the origins of where all these characters came from, like the actual games. So if you click Mario, you get to play Super Mario World. And not really a big thing for me at all. And then they showed... I'm running out of breath here, holy shit. But then they showed 2-player couch co-op again. Okay, they didn't really specify on the home run contest. I'm kind of hoping everything isn't couch co-op. That'd be interesting to me. But then they pretty much just showed off all the similarities between the 3DS and the Wii U, and then that was it. And then they came out with this fucking hype as shit trailer for Bowser Jr., which is really cool. There's a lot of tension between him and Mario in it, and then Bowser Jr. is just standing on this cliff, and then the Koopa Kid shows up, and it just looks super badass. Like, it's awesome. Rosalina looks hot, but and then they also announced that if you buy both versions, which most people will, and you register them with Club Nintendo, you get sent music, which is so much. It's really, really cool. They'll send you all the music on 2 CDs from each game. That is cool as fuck, dude. That is, like, super cool. I think that's really neat, especially because you got, like, one of my favorite fucking songs from Sonic on there, Live and Learn. Oh my god, this is like the best Sonic song ever. But then they were just showing off that you can also access all the, like, the introductory videos for all the new characters and stuff. But then I've been talking about this with my buddy for a long time. They revealed that Mewtwo is back. Mewtwo is back. I fucking knew that Mewtwo was back. I was telling him, I said, if they brought a character like Dr. Mario from Melee back, the only other character people give a fuck about besides Ice Climbers is Mewtwo. That's like the only character that makes sense to me. I understand that Dr. Mario is a clone, and he's like, well, it's a clone, and you're fucking stupid. Whatever, okay? Mewtwo was the only thing that made sense, and it's hype as shit. So if you buy both versions, you have to buy the 3DS and the Wii U version. Something people said that if you could link them together, you get a character, and the character is fucking Mewtwo on both versions. And it's free. So pretty much Mewtwo's on the way. That's exactly what they said. He's supposed to get there in spring 2015 because Sakurai has said before that Melee's like code is too old to use. So pretty much what they have to do is revamp him. They have to like, so he could have a completely different fucking skill set, which should be pretty hype. I know Mewtwo King's gonna be happy about that shit, but like, it's ridiculous. That shit is fucking hype. Like, that was awesome. I don't know how long I've been talking, man. I don't know. It's fucking amazing, all this content. So I want to know your guys' opinion. Okay, I'm probably just gonna post a bunch of screenshots of this because I don't have like a fucking download or anything. But yeah, now I'll post links to the actual direct event and all that shit. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Smash is going to be one of the biggest focuses on my channel when it comes out, okay? Because I'm getting a capture card like fucking tomorrow just so I can record the Wii U. And we got Bayonetta 2 come out tomorrow. I hope you guys go pick up that shit. But this was a ton of information. Links in the description. Hit that subscribe button if you want to join me on this adventure. You guys are awesome. I'll see you guys in the next episode of whatever the fuck it is. Fucking super hyped, man. Oh my god. I can't wait for this game to come out. But I'll talk to you guys later.